packed, are you ready to go?
Don't you be filthy.
This time tomorrow we'll be on the road, riding with you in the sunnier days. I wouldn't want it any other way.
Hi everybody, we've got some exciting news to tell you, as Steve's going to join me in a second so we can share this with you. As there's not a great deal of footage on this video, we've used different applications. So some of it is with a camera, some of it is with the Mac, and some of it is with the GoPro. So, yeah, we just thought we'd give it a go to see what actually is best.
Well,
because one of the things that, as I say, on the last one, you're quite quiet, so you do need to speak up a little bit.
Well, because I'm quite quietly spoken at the best of times.
Hardly.
I am. And we're not.
Do you want me to put garlic in the potato today?
Yes, please.
It's been a bit weird.
Not at all. What's weird with garlic potato?
No, I'll tell you what I'll do, garlic mayo.
Yeah. So yeah, we're currently anchored in Porto Sherry. We're not in the marina, we're in the bay, and we've been here for over a week, seeing Sue and Robbie.
Oh. Right, we just wanted to share with you our plans for the next 6 to 12 months.
Oh, you're boring me.
We left the UK in May with the plan of going across the Channel, down the east side of France, Spain, and oh no, it's the west side of France. France, all right. France, Spain, and Portugal, and then Spain. And at the point of getting to Gibraltar, we were either going to go left into the Med or right across the Atlantic. And our plan was to go right across the Atlantic. And we've been travelling now for 5 months.
5 months, yeah.
5 months, and we've decided. Well, actually, we decided about a month ago that we wouldn't go across the Atlantic this year. We've been having a brilliant time. It's taken us a lot longer to come down the west coast, and that's our choice. We always said that if we came across a port or a town or an anchorage that we wanted to stay longer in, then we would. And that is what's happened. We've done that 2 or 3 times, and it has meant that rather than get to Gibraltar at the beginning of September, we're still in southern Spain, in Cadiz, and it's the beginning of October. And that's purely because we've spent longer in some ports on the way down. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to spend 6 months in a winter berth in La Linea, which is right next to Gibraltar. And the reason for the 6 months is, well, I'm not going to waste money in a berth if you can't tell everybody.
No, we're going in there because you don't really sail the Med in the winter. You can do, but it's not something we want to try doing. And
it can be really uncomfortable.
yeah, you can do it. There's plenty of people who do continue to sail, but it's not something we're that keen on. Well, that's not to say we won't go out from. It's actually Alcadesa Marina. That we won't go out for day sails maybe when we have people visiting, but no, we're going to hold up there for 6 months and do some more work on the boat, go home to the UK, visit family and friends, go to Ryan's wedding out in the Dominican Republic, and yeah, basically we're hoping that the weather will be reasonably mild and enjoyable. And then come beginning of April, weather dependent, we'll then start working into the Med, and our plan is to do the Western Med, so kind of southern Spain, Balearics, possibly Corsica, Sardinia.
We're really excited about it. It is something that
Yeah, and
we've thought long and hard about, haven't we?
It'll give us. It's been very different leaving the UK, and the type of sailing that we've been doing has been very different to the type of sailing we had been doing up until we left. And it'll just give us the opportunity to, or particularly me, the opportunity to play around with the boat a bit more. We've just had a phone call from Mr. Beasley, who tells us it's raining a lot in the UK.
It's raining. It's
Lots and lots and lots.
pouring.
Apart from that, he's very well.
And the dog.
Yeah, and the doc's very well as well. And we're going to move tomorrow. We're going to move over to Porto de America Marina outside of Cadiz. We're going to spend 2 or 3 days in Cadiz because we went there on a ferry and really liked it. So we want to spend a couple of days there. We went to a market where there was fish, and they had I'd never seen a full size, well not full size, but I'd never seen a really big tuna that was as big as me on a slab, and it was just fascinating.
Because we have travelled, we've sailed over 1,500 miles, of which over 1,500 miles we've been dragging a lure to try and catch a fish, and we haven't caught one.
And it's one of Pete Bailey's ones, and we thought it would be a lucky Pete Bailey lure, and it's like we've dragged it round. It's been. We caught
a seagull, which every time I pulled on the
yeah, it did manage to get itself off.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Start working our way down to Gibraltar, which is only about 75 miles away, and we should be down there around about the 8th of October.
And we stay there until, as Steve said, mid-April, and then we'll head on into the Mediterranean. So if any of you want to come down and see us in the Gibraltar area, but it will be Spain, but the Gibraltar area, then you're more than welcome. And yeah, just thought that we'd like to share that with you.
And if anybody knows what's going on with Brexit, let me know. I'm quite interested.
Oh yes, because we actually had 2 marinas booked, one in the EU, one out of the EU, and we decided to actually go into the one in the EU, even though we won't be in the EU. But it's just so complicated. There's
so many differing opinions that it's very difficult to get a consensus on exactly what you should be doing. But we've decided that because the boat's going to be in a marina for 6 months, we think we're making the right choice, that we're going to be in going to be in a Spanish EU marina when Brexit happens, if Brexit happens, and in that way we believe that we'll retain our right to EU VAT status on the boat, but who knows. That's
even the marinas can't tell us, so
I don't think anybody can tell us at the moment. So we've just it was 50-50. We've made a choice. We're going with Alcadesa, and we'll do what we do.
We're going to do a bit of what we like, what we don't like, what's been good, what's been great, what's been a bit awkward since we've been away, and
also what it's cost.
Yeah, what we've spent so far. By the time we get to do it, we would have actually been sailing for 6 months, and
and we've been really pleasantly surprised at for us and the way we want to live, how we've been able to do that very economically.
Obviously, that doesn't include my hair, because I've done nothing with my hair, as you can see.
That saved us a small fortune.
Yeah. So, by the time I come back to the UK, hopefully it'll be down to here, just as wild.
No, get it shaved.
I was going to get it shaved, and you told me not to.
Yeah, well,
That bit I will be cutting out.
cutting it out.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was. I held back a little bit.
It will be coming out, Steve. You
More than
cut out.
happy with you as you are. Au naturel.
So, that's what we're up to. That's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, thank you very much.
Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. No, don't. That was all bollocks. We don't want you to subscribe.
Why not?
Well, because then you're beholden to people to produce content to a certain level of entertainment. When
We're quite happy with the amount
this
of
is
views
just for
that we
us to
get.
look back
Yeah.
on in years to come and go, yeah, that was us dicking around on the boat.
To show it to family and friends as to where we've been and what we've been up to.
Home is with you wherever that may be. Home is with you wherever that may